Hello, just bring you back. Just gardening, moving stuff around, replanting things, tidying up, putting up some trellis. I'll show you. Yeah, just been moving stuff around. Some of the stuff here that was getting too big, I've planted properly down the garden. That is potatoes, so see if they grow. But there you go. Just a few onions left in there. Tomatoes seem to be growing. Need to be. I need to prune this back a bit so it gives more life to the tomatoes, not all the bushiness. So anyway, loads and loads of these I've stuck in here. Nothing ever grows in here. It's too dark with this, but well, you never know. These seem to grow anywhere. So if that spreads out, that'd be nice. All of these and all of those were just from one. Actually, come out of that pot. And just keep picking out little clumps of them. They're called firecrackers because when it flowers, the little flowers look like little firecrackers, little sparks. So yeah, that's this end. Jimmy's enjoying the new car cover. Hey Jimmy. Hey. Yeah, that is one soppy cat. A couple of little dwarf conifers have gone. Planted them back down the end. This year's Christmas tree from Paul, the electrician, was in a pot down there. Decided to put it here, see if it'll, hopefully it'll take, because this one is not very well looking, but give it a go there. Been cutting things back, cut this back a bit, it's getting a bit wild. This hazel I've chopped right back. It goes berserk, the hazel, same as this stuff. Sort of wishing I'd never put that one there. I might take it out and put something else in its place. Yeah, so this that was up the other end, Salix. I can hope that's gonna survive. That should bush out if it survives. This other Salix of a different variety was in a pot here, so I've planted it in the ground, hoping that again that it'll live. But my success rate with plants is not brilliant. And then coming down this way, decided to put some trellis up. So that raspberry that was up on the patio is getting quite tall, and I'm hoping, again, if it survives the move, I can get it to grow up here. These two were just some dwarf conifers that were up the other end dying, so they may survive. If they do survive, it'll take years and years to grow up. Probably get in the way of mowing now. So yeah, hoping that the raspberry takes and ends up in here, because we've got all of this is blackberries. So as you can see, they're getting ready. There's millions of them. So blackberries, brambles, whatever you call it. So I've decided that most years these will just fall on the ground and get wasted because nobody can get to it because the grass is 3 foot high. So I've decided to start just tidying this up so that when these come out we can actually get to them, pick them, and what we don't use we can freeze them. I'm not a big fan of blackberries myself, but you know what, they're free. So yeah, I'm just hacking away at this mess. this will take hours and hours of cutting shorter and shorter. This end's being really stubborn. I don't actually have a strimmer anymore, so I've got a mower on the top height. I'm sort of angling it up so that, anyway, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll have a look a bit later, in a few hours, when I've finished tidying this up. And then, of course, at some point, fence up there with the gate. Not sure whether to just build my own fence like that, or just to put a concrete and panel in with a thingy board. Not sure. Anyway, we'll have a look later when I've sort of finished. Yeah, carport. That's not on the agenda at the moment. It's too big a task for me to think about at the moment. Bearing in mind I'm supposed to be having a rest. That requires a lot of planning and a lot of effort. Really needs more than just me, because the plywood's going to be 8x4 sheets. Got to get them all on and attached, and get it waterproof, and get the felt on, and get the bitumen type coating over the felt, all in the same period of time before it rains. So, and I really could do with at least another person to help me with that one. Anyway, be back in a bit. So that's me on my second day off, relaxing. I am actually enjoying it. I do like tinkering in the garden. I think it's more about my OCD than anything else. But yeah, when it's done and it looks neat, makes me feel good. So there you go. Anyway, I'll show you the end when I've finished trimming, making it look pretty. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, I'm getting there. That's about another hour gone by. I'll just go gradually getting lower and lower and lower with the mower, and every couple of notches I put the collector box on and collect up all the things, which is a bit of a challenge because it's a smaller collector box on this mower than the other one, but if I don't collect it, it just won't get through it. So I've got, as you can see, it's still quite long in patches, so I'm going to keep going probably another hour and it'll be where I want it to be. And the old wet grass is good for, there's all sorts on here, all sorts of bits I've been trimming off the bushes, put on there, put the grass on top, and it helps it all, surprising how quick it sort of disappears. And then at the bottom is all 12-year-old compost. Trouble is I don't tend to use it because it does tend to be a bit weedy, but anyway, it's there. Never know, one day I'll have a use for it. So yes, we'll spend about another hour on this, and then that'll be the end. Okay, well, that's just forced me to stop. Just run out of petrol. I can't be bothered to go and get some more petrol or siphon it out my bike, because I need it to stop anyway. I need to let the ground dry and all the long bits of grass stand up again, and then I'll attack it again tomorrow or the next day or whenever. It's too damp and too long to get anywhere with, but yeah, that running out of petrol has made me decide to stop. So this will all dry out, and then all the long tufts will stand up again, and yeah, tomorrow or a couple of days, whenever, I'll be able to have a go at it again. Eventually it'll all look like that. So yeah, that's all right. Sorted. So right, well, that's it for today. Just goes to show that my channel is not just about motorbikes and cars. So I just saw the bench. Well, I'll sit down on that. Yeah, so not just about bikes and cars, it's about anything, just whatever I'm doing. I say my channel's not really for anything special, just here's what I'm doing. And appreciate all the people who send good wishes and comments, so thank you very much. It means a lot. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Peace and love. I've been Springy, and that's been Jimmy, and that's been Luca, and somewhere else there's an Oscar. See you later. Take care.